If China maintains the pace at which they are buying up real estate, buying up land, if Europe and the American corporations maintain the pace at which they are buying up huge hundreds of thousands of square miles of land in Africa, believe you me, child of African descent on the continent, watching from the diaspora, we are going to become strangers in our own land. We are going to be relegated to settlements. This is true. This is how they're doing it. They come, buy up huge chunks of land, set up real estates, and put services that are so costly that the natives cannot afford. What that means is only the Europeans and the Americans and their fellow Asians can afford these services. This is how nations are taken over. Yes, this is how they talk over nations. They come, put up a standard so high because they know that they have us yoked economically, socially, and politically. They have us yoked. So they can predict our financial ability to access or even afford the services that they're bringing. So they are coming and buying up land. They are buying up land in groups, which is why we have also set up a counter-economic platform. We are also stacking up funds, thanks to you, brethren, that are sending us the funding to establish this, and successfully it has been registered. So we are also stacking up funding to buy up huge chunks of land that we may also put up affordable housing, not just for the locals on the African continent, but also for the returning brethren. We have to be sure that when our brethren return, because not all of us are equal financially, when they return, even the brethren that are sleeping under bridges on cardboard boxes can be able to find a place to lay their heads. Yes. So this is how they're taking over the African continent. If the Europeans and the Americans and the Asians, especially the Chinese now, maintain the pace at which they are buying up land on the African continent and setting up services that are only specific to the people of the so-called first world, or the developed world, then by no mistake, in the next 40 to 50 years, Africans are going to be relegated to settlements, and now we are going to be slaves, not abroad, but on our own motherland. So what are we going to do with this information? We are going to connect, we are going to take action, and we are going to put our money where our mouth is. This is the only way, because they are launching joint economics. We have to launch joint economics. We buy what they buy. We buy back what they buy. Yes, they're buying up prime real estate, mega business complexes. Yes, and putting up exotic services that are particular to the people of the first world, well knowing that because they have us yoked down here, their policies are straining us, their loans to the African continent are choking us, and their interest rates on the loans are super stupid, they are super unfair. The people that need a break, the African continent, the African nations that need a break on these loans, do not get a break. And then when they're loaning to Germany, when they're loaning to themselves, they give themselves loans at a laughable interest rate. So what does that mean? It means that they're trying to put us in a predictable economic state where they know how we shall respond to what they do. So please, I tell you this, we owe it to ourselves, we owe it to our offspring, and we also owe it to the Most High God, who has given us this great heritage of Africa, that has endowed us with natural minerals, that has endowed us with the most fertile land, capable of feeding the entire world, capable of being the breadbasket of the entire world. Africa is that land. Let us connect and take decisive, affirmative, joint economic action. Yes, the economics is not just for profit. It is also for reunification of our brethren at home and abroad. This is the way to go. We are not outnumbered. We are not overpowered. We are simply not organized. But we are saying now we are getting organized because we have come to the revelation, to the understanding of how we have been used and abused. It is not enough for us to be angry about how we have been treated. We have to translate our anger into action, into economic action, into unity, into love, into oneness, and into mutual benefit, into mutual respect. Yes. And once we are united together and we are taking these aggressively collaborative joint economic initiatives, we shall be an unstoppable force. The Most High God has already gone ahead of us. He is with us, and he will make sure that this global African awakening will not go to waste. That is what I declare over this season. Yes. So God bless you. And thank you once again for those that have believed in our joint economic initiative, that are sending over funding to make sure that we start stacking up funds to buy land and set up, real estate. And thank you for the attorneys that have already gotten in touch, the international business consultants. Thank you, guys. You continue to marinate my spirit when you respond positively to a cause like this. You may not have money, but you may have a skill. Yes, you may be good with networking. You may be good with coordination. You may be good with project supervision. You may be good in different spaces. So all of us have something to bring to the table. Thank you for watching, and please subscribe to our Africa Today broadcast in the link in the description below. If you are able and willing, please send us some financial support and let us build this together. God bless you. Bye-bye.